Hello there, it's Courtney and welcome back to another Matchday vlog. Today is Liverpool's first round in the FA Cup and they are taking on Accrington Stanley. Who are they? Really fun fixture for everyone involved with Liverpool, involved with Accrington Stanley, because back when Ian Rush was playing there was an advert for milk. Yes, there used to be adverts for milk in the UK, and basically it was two kids coming in from playing football, and one kid goes to the fridge, gets himself some milk, and the kid goes like, basically, why are you drinking that? And he goes, it's what Ian Rush drinks. He says, if I don't drink that, I'll end up playing for Accrington Stanley, basically. And the other kid goes, who are they? And the kid's like, exactly. So really fun fixture today. It's also been funny seeing that Slots now found out about that advert, and yeah, it's just gonna be, I think it's gonna be a really good atmosphere because it's sort of like two local teams coming up against each other, which is pretty cool. And Accrington Stanley, obviously a lot of their players, you saw their reaction when the draw took place. This is like the magic of the FA Cup, is you've got teams like Accrington Stanley where there's players that are thinking, I'm never going to play at Anfield. They could support Liverpool and be like, I'm never going to get to play there, like, but I'm happy playing for Accrington Stanley. FA Cup allows that to happen, where the draw goes the right way. They're now playing at Anfield, which is just magic for them. There was one that posted a video, I think it was on Twitter, and they were just freaking out over playing for playing at Liverpool, so that's going to be really fun to see. But yeah, really looking forward to this one. Would expect to see a little bit of rotation with the squad, see a few players rested, especially after the Spurs game. I think you can sort of see Gravenberch should not be anywhere near today's game. I think he does need a bit of a rest. Maybe Conor Bradley for the full game instead of Trent. We are supposed to see Kwanzaa and Szoboszlai back, so it'll be interesting to see if they play. I'd expect to see Kwanzaa play quite a bit today, but we'll have to see with that. It's just, again, Slot's first game in the FA Cup. Not really sure what to expect. I would expect a little bit of rest, but again, not too sure. I'm going to have a really good seat for this one as well. I'm on row 5 in the Kop, not far from the goal, so should be a brilliant view. Really looking forward to it. Weather is freezing. It's like -1 still, I think, maybe even colder, but it's supposed to feel like -7. So very wrapped up at the minute. I'm going to have scarves and gloves and hats and everything on. But yeah, I'm not going to see the coach come in today. I'm just going to head straight in. But obviously once team news is out, which should be any minute now, I'll come back on, speak about team news of yours. But with that being said, I'm going to get wrapped up properly and start heading to Anfield. So team news is out. In goal we have Kelleher, then we have Trent, which I'm surprised at, Kwanzaa, Endo, Simicus, Harvey Elliott, Tyler Morton, Szoboszlai is back, Nugumawa, terrible pronouncing names, but he's one of the kids, Nunes and Jota. And then on the bench we have Yaros, Diaz, McAllister, CHIESA, Robertson, McConnell, Dans, Bradley, Nione. So Salah's getting a full-on rest, Virgil's getting a full-on rest, Gravenberch getting a full-on rest, like I said before I left, but pretty decent side still. I was expecting maybe a few more rests. Like I said, I thought Trent might have been rested, but like I said, still decent side. That being said though, I am going to head in now. It's literally like half an hour till kick off, so feels weird going in this late, but yeah. Half an hour in, Liverpool leading 1-0 now thanks to Diogo Jota. Give Accrington Stanley the job. They've come with no nerves and they're playing really well, but we're sort of treating it a bit like training sessions. It's going to be interesting to see how the second half and the rest of this first half goes. Come on. the end of the first half, Trent makes it 2-0. Brilliant shot from him. If he could now sign the contract as a celebration, that would be great. Listen to the clock. The Scouts are in our team. The Scouts are in our team. It's Alexander Arnold. It's Alexander Arnold. It's Alexander Arnold. The Scouts are in our team. You should sort of recognise the cop singing for him. Just sign. Don't leave. Nunes. Making it 3-0, Jayden Danns. Brilliant that he's back in the squad today. Absolutely love him. But Chiesa's had quite a few chances now, and that actually came from a save off the keeper from Chiesa's shot that Jayden Danns had then scored. So I'm hoping we see Chiesa score soon, because he's looking like he really wants it. He's nearly megged the keeper. He's really going for it. But yeah, 3-0. There's probably about 25 minutes left. 20 minutes, I'm not sure. But yeah, possibly another goal or two.
Middle. On your right. It's it.
The fields of Anfield Road. Said it on the last goal that Chiesa was going to score. He's just scored. I did think it was going to go that little bit wide, but he hit off the post and went in. Made up for him. Hopefully we see a bit more of Chiesa now he's back from injury and illness and all that. I would love to see more of him, because today he's played really well attacking wise. There we go, Liverpool beat Accrington Stanley 4-0. A little bit of a slow game at times, but we got the win, which was the most important thing. I think Slot sort of used it as a bit of a training session. First half early on, that was a little bit nervy though, because Accrington Stanley did have plenty of chances, and they did give them the due, have no nerves when they came here. Sometimes lower league sides come Anfield a little bit nervous in the FA Cup, but give Accrington Stanley the due. They played us really well at times. As for the goals, 2 goals in each half. First half we saw Diogo Jota and Trent score. Second half, Jayden Danns comes on and scores, and so does Chiesa. Made up for Chiesa, like I said. He played really well from the moment he came on in that second half, and had plenty of chances. Be really interesting to see his attacking stats back, so I feel like he did have quite a few shots on target, or shots just off target, just a little bit wide. Man of the match for me though has got to be WATARU ENDO, playing out of position as a centre back. He played really well and kept us in the chance of not going down a goal at the first half a few times, and helped give us a clean sheet, which is massive, and played really well, like I said, really made up with it. And could we see more of him in a centre-back position? I wouldn't mind it if we did. Obviously a few injuries in the back now and again, and we're having a few issues with centre-backs now and again being injured, so could be a promising thing seeing him go from defensive midfielder into a central defender. So but yeah, I'm gonna head home now. It's very cold, can barely feel my toes. Had 2 hot chocolates in that game. View wasn't too bad where it was, just obviously I am not the tallest of people, so when there's really tall people in front of me I struggle, but other than that I had a really good view. And yeah, looking forward to see who we have in the next draw, which I'll try to go live for that. As well, go and check out Patreon, where you can join the supporter team member and have a chance each month to win a signed LFC item from an LFC legend. This month you get to choose, so you can either win a Nunes signed print, a Peter Beardsley signed top, a Anfield Road signed by Kite, and 1 signed by John Aldridge. You get a pick between them what you want, and also when it hits 100 members there'll be a signed and framed Lewis Diaz shirt from Red 1892 memorabilia, so go and check that out. That being said, I'm gonna go because my dad's here. Bye.